So hey, KW Philadelphia family, happy to make a huge announcement today and make a great introduction. We are super excited to announce the grand opening of the KW Philadelphia Marketing Department. It's going to be led up by Geoff Harkins, who you'll get to meet in a few seconds here, learn a little bit more about. We are super excited to have you on board, Geoff. We know what you're capable of and what your quality is, and for you to be able to offer full marketing services to all of our agents is amazing. We're able to put on this opportunity and create this department through the partnership with our MSAs and obviously all of you great agents. Chris, anything you want to add there?
Yeah, I'm super excited to have you, Geoff, as part of our team and as a partner. I know we started this journey a little over a year ago, so this has been a while, or this has been in the makings for just over a year. And I'm glad it's come to fruition now that we're able to offer another ancillary service, a marketing platform like no other for our agents, and I couldn't be happier and excited.
And before we dive into more about Geoff, the key to all of this is most of the services that are going to be offered are going to be totally free. They're not going to be any charge to the agents. And Geoff's going to go into a couple of what those services are. And if you want higher end options, full rebrand packages, we have that available as well. So it's a huge service to all the teams out there, the agents who are building teams out, solo agents who are looking to take their business to the next level, new agents who are looking to start their business. It's a huge opportunity, and I haven't seen anything like it from a KW perspective. So we're happy to introduce Geoff. You want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, everybody. My name is Geoff Harkins. I'm very excited to be a part of this team, honestly. This has been, as Chris said, about a year in the making. And in my 13 years as a graphic designer and creative director, I've worked in publishing, trade shows, design production for signage, web design, art direction in restaurants. But this partnership ranks up there with probably the most unique, being that Keller Williams Philadelphia is the first KW franchise in the region to offer its own internal marketing services. That's something I feel we can all really be extremely proud of. So that said, we'll be offering a lot of items for free, as Brandon had mentioned, and I'd like to kind of rattle down a list of what they are. Will be a short list here, but then it'll be a more extensive one sent out to you on June 1st, Monday. So it includes logo design, business cards, bifold brochures, flyers, presentation folders, letterheads, envelopes, all custom designed, door hangers, property signage, such as A-frames, hanging signs, web ads, and even web design by request. And yeah, I'm pumped to get started in all this. And yeah, so I think at this point I'd like to go through a few of my portfolio pieces that that we're going to coincide with a lot of what we're doing here. So let me just jump on, share my screen.
Yep. And while you're pulling that up, one of the key things that even a year ago when we first started talking about this made a ton of sense to me is how much work you've done for professional companies, law firms and marketing companies and other things, not just like a restaurant design, things like that.
Yep.
Just if any of our agents listening want to be more professional, this is the way to do it. So why don't you show us a couple examples?
Sure. So staying on that note, let's go with a more corporate professional feel. So this is Outerbridge Law. This is in Manhattan. She is a real estate and employment attorney. And her last name is extremely unique. Her name is Altagracia Pierre Outerbridge, which is one of the most unique names I've ever heard in my life, and was very excited to work with that name, Outerbridge. As a designer and a brand developer, it was really, it just jumped at me, and I got excited really like right off out of the gate. So really, here's the little bit of synopsis here of what it is. To simplify it, it's the shape of a bridge, accompanied with the letter O. And as you can see, it's got a negative space effect here that really goes well with dark on light, light on dark, and a real nice, tasteful set of customized typeface here. So just to show you a little bit of what came with that brand, we've got some business cards here. Really proud of these. Very, very minimalistic style presentation folders. You got your card sitting in here. It's a standard size and everything, but it's how it looks is what's important. And then we've got some pens, close-up of the pens. There's a bit more in this package. It's being developed as we speak, so I'll add more to my site, which you'll have access to at the end of this video. Jumping back to, let's go to one more attorney. This is actually a strictly real estate attorney, also in Manhattan. She started her own boutique firm after leaving a large corporation, and this one was a lot of fun. I used the letter K and came up with an eagle or a bird in flight, along with a really slick sans serif style word mark for a Kaufman here. So really the idea is the icon can be separated from the logo lockup, as they call it, to do its own thing and have its own feel and really be part of the whole cohesive brand. So here's the business cards, how they ended up, front and back, and then you've got your bifold brochure. And this is just really the caliber and the quality of what you'd be receiving from the marketing department at KW. Trying to scroll nice and smoothly here. Those are the two color variations. We've got a little bit of a testimonial. She was very happy. We'll run back one more, and then I think I'll hand it back over to Brandon or Chris. So this is Palmer Insurance Advisors. He wanted a J. Crew style feel for his mark, without actually taking from that brand. And he wanted a nice icon that he could use separately from everything else that he has. So it doesn't just say Palmer everywhere. Could I use a P for it? Letterhead. We've got a notebook, stylized notebook, business cards, even erasers and pencils, things like that. And then his website as well. So it works great on mobile, works on iPads, and every website I do is perfectly compatible with mobile and everything else. It's all responsive, as they call it. So this is just one of the simpler styles of the websites that I've done for him specifically, companies he's worked with. Then we can jump up to, real quick, one more website. Here's the Kaufman Law website. Very strong photography, which you can, utilize from Jeremy and his department. And you can see the utilization of the K here from the icon or from the logo here. And you can see all the angles that are used in the webpage. It's all very, it's all cohesive with the brand itself. So we've got some cool iconography here, easy to navigate. There she is. And you can go more extensive, you can go more minimalistic. It's all really up in the air, but there's a lot that can be offered in the web version of the offerings here. I believe that that's a good taste of what we're able to offer. There will be more. There'll be more sent out. You'll get more samples. Any questions you have, go to marketing at kwphiladelphia.com and ask me anything you need to ask me, and I'll get you anything I can.
Awesome. Yeah, man, your work is awesome. I'm really excited for all of our people to be able to take advantage of that caliber of work. Typically, you know this more than anybody because you run this part of your business, but getting high quality work like that is very expensive, and ownership is always a little bit tricky, right? Sure. So we want to be able to bring that partnership between high-end work, templated out work, that if people want things that are a little bit easier, and also being able to give the agents ownership of that brand is huge. Yep. So we really, that's the biggest thing here. And we're super, super excited to have you on board. In closing, launches June 1st. We'll have a full service list out on June 1st. We have a number of people already working with Geoff. Deidre Quinn is already working with Geoff. Yeah. And a couple other people are already, the experiences have been awesome. And we'll be getting out little testimonials from them as well. So we're super excited. Looking forward to having you on the team. Likewise. Obviously, the Harkins name goes a long way with KW Philadelphia, with your sister being Tori, so that's awesome.
As I'm told, yes.
Yeah, that's a good thing, not a bad thing.
Okay, well, we'll go with that.
And Jeff, that myself and Goroff and the partners and Brandon and the leadership team, for us, we always want to add layers of value, every single day, right? How can we add more value to the brokerage, to the agents? This is a prime example of adding value to our market center, and even more than that, this is an opportunity for agents to have their own branding, right? Their own marketing, where they can take that branding and make it their own. It's not someone else's company's branding, it's their own branding. So that's what I'm really most excited about. So
I'm glad you brought that up. That's actually extremely important and a very big part of this, and why it's one of the more unique things that's happening. Not only is it the first marketing department in the region, but it's the ownership of your brand within the brand. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, we're excited, and obviously welcome you with open arms. We're excited to have you as part of the team.
I really appreciate it, guys.
Hey, man. Welcome.
Great.
Thank you.
Soon.
All right.
See you guys.
Thanks. Bye-bye.